Well, this video is designed or was made to tell you about my new book coming out in June. Um, wow, what can I say? That has been a journey. It actually was not supposed to be a book. As life changed for me, I went through numerous events and cycles and stages and transitions, and I kind of began to discover a little bit who I was and who had become and what I had lost in the process of a divorce and starting over and kids and just life, school. And I began to deal with things that really annoyed me just about myself. And as I began to do that, I started writing. And that was one of my biggest outlets. It was one of the biggest things that kind of helped me process my feelings, my emotions, and my thoughts. And the book is called 15 Ways to Improve Your Reality. It does come out June 20th. I'm so excited. It started off as just a regular girl, dealing with issues of such great things that society said it's okay. It's okay for women to be workaholics. It's okay for women to struggle in their giving back or their independence. Or it's okay for women to be bitter and critical as long as you have a justification or a reason. And I got tired of being told that that was okay because it was really detrimental. Not only was it detrimental to me, but it was detrimental to my fellow colleagues, my fellow friends, relationships. It was detrimental. I found or felt like it was detrimental as a whole, as a woman that operates and exists in society with other women. And so I began to write about it. The first area that I actually chose to deal with was gossip because a lot of times we gossip and we don't really know that we're gossiping, or when does talking about a situation kind of lead to gossiping. And that's generally when you take pleasure in hearing about the next person's demise, shall I say. I started dealing with that. I started dealing with being critical and with being judgmental of other people. Things that said late nights, I would go to sleep at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and I would just say, oh, I'm going to work all night. And I realized that gave room for me to kind of put other things that were inappropriate in there, my feelings and my emotions, or I would begin to sulk or slide in, late night conversations. And I probably shouldn't have, or just because I was bored or whatever the case might be. And I just discovered that, as women, we have a lot of issues. Not necessarily in a bad way, but we are people. And as women, we live these lives that are great. We're moms, we're friends, we're wives, we're parents, workers, we're educated, and we want to be equal, so we have equality issues. We have a ton of different roles and responsibilities. And as I mentioned earlier, in us having those roles and responsibilities, we change, we transition, and sometimes we become people we don't want to become. And so out of that was birthed 15 Ways to Improve Your Reality. And it deals with the 15 topics, some of which I've mentioned, and the other ones I haven't. So you'll have to order the book June 20th, which you can order at KylaNicole.org. And through that book, I deal with all these various topics and how I overcame them and what they actually mean. So it's not a book that's about my life, my experiences, but rather these are the issues that I think society says are okay. These are the stereotypes that have been placed on women. And if you're not a TV personality with a banging body, you're either a tree hugger and you're a homebody. That's natural. And we are so much more than that. We are dignity. We are respect. We are individual women that contribute to a body and a society that is amazing. But society says that the only way to get attention from a man is to shake your booty, for you to twerk, or for you to dress half naked so that you can get a bunch of likes on Instagram, and that somehow gives us self-fulfillment. And we are so much more than that. So this book goes through these topics, and it deals with the root issues that are generally why you do what you do. A lot of times we may have an attitude with somebody and we'll just say, well, I don't like what they did. But the question is why? Why are you so upset with what they said if it's not true? Why are you so upset with the way someone's treating you if you don't treat them that way? Why are you identifying with this person that said, just because I got a banging body means I can show it off? Why is there no preservation? Why has dignity kind of lost its lack? Those are things that the book is going to talk about, and it's going to help you discover who you are and help you be okay with who you are. Because I've discovered that sometimes just because we know who we are, we don't tend to operate or be happy with who we are. So you should check it out, 15 Ways to Improve Your Reality. Again, it's out June 20th. You can pre-order it now, actually, at KylaNicole.org. I actually will be having a book signing, so if it's something that you're interested in doing and you're local in the Florida area, you can email me at purposelylol@gmail.com. And you can email questions or concerns or anything that's troubling you, whether that's positive or negative, and I will get back with you immediately, because I believe in women and I believe in our culture, and I believe that we not only should do better, but we're created to be better and should strive towards that mission every day. So again, check me out. All of my social media, I'm sure, will be linked up here. I'm on Instagram as KDP87. I am on Twitter as Pruitt's Love, Facebook, Kyla D. Pruitt. And my latest adventure has been Social Cam, so hopefully you can check me out on there too. But if you have any questions or concerns, hit me up again. I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much, and let's live out loud, love out loud, and laugh out loud.